Hey family, we are back. This is the last Redemption Chronicles I'm going to upload today. However, of course, there will be more in the future. But per usual, Black love, Black pride, Black power. You have to know yourself, to love your people. And cancel those subscriptions to White Supremacy Weekly. Check those egos at the play button. And let's just jump right into it. All right. This Redemption Chronicles is similar to the last one, but it's through that twist in there that you guys are all probably thinking about in the last video, but I purposely did not mention because I think it needs its own video. And this is there redemption for reproductive swirlers? Where is my teacup? Is there redemption for people who have swirled and produced children and want to come back to the black side? I know a couple of these people, and I have news she might not entirely like. First off, let's get some things straight. Majority of biracial children later on go to marry or reproduce with non-black people. Not just, it may not be their opposite side, like someone who was black and might get with the Asian person or a Hispanic person or whatever, but a lot of times these biracial people do not end up with black people. There's a noticeable amount who do, but majority of them end up on their whole multicultural interracial tip. And also these biracial children are not black. As we all know, it takes black love to make black people. They can be mixed with black, they can be half black, they can be biracial or interracial. Give me 1 second, guys. It's my uncle. I gotta, as soon as I know what this video, I'll make it back to him. Okay. But yeah, these children aren't black, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So with that being said, biracial and interracial peoples are on average passive or active supporters of colorism, which is a symptom of white supremacy, and also they are active or passive supporters of white supremacy as well. Videos detailing their logic behind that are coming soon, just not immediately in this video. With that being said, and the black parent can't control how the world receives, treats biracial kids, or how the kids respond to it. Again, black parent cannot control how the world treats and receives biracial children, and they also cannot control how biracial children respond to it. With that being said, dating while already having kids is already difficult, and having to maintain a relationship with a non-African parent is going to be much maintaining a healthy relationship with a non-African parent is going to be too much for most black women and men. Okay. With that being said, I believe if you have kids, then you should probably date people who already have kids as well, because one, what we need is these complete families coming back together, working it out, etc., 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 etc. Two, you're dealing with somebody who already understands, what it means to be a parent, and who is probably lacking that opposite gender parent component. It just helps to merge resources and merge families. If you already have kids, you should date people who already have kids. With that being said, if you have biracial children, you need to date people who already have biracial children, or who have children, who have children period, but is not an African person with African children. For example, if you are a black man and you have sons and daughters who are mixed with white or whatever, you better off just dating a white woman with kids, or dating, well, you can date another black person with biracial children. If you're a black man and you finally want a black woman or whatever, but you have these biracial children, the majority of black women do not want to deal with the non-African baby mama. We already got enough dealing with baby mamas that are African and all that kind of stuff. And also, you want to be able to be with someone who can relate to your parenting experience. If you're a black man with biracial children, find a black woman who has biracial children. And y'all bring that stuff together and y'all figure that out on the wayside. Because we can't help you over here in Blackistan. I'm sorry. We can't do it. How? How am I supposed to help you be a parent to a biracial child? And I'm not biracial. And I don't have biracial children. I'm no good to you. It is what it is. Find you, if you want to date black and you decided that black is where you want to go, and you have reproduced with a non-African person, then find you an African person who has also reproduced with non-African people, and you guys bring those families together. Or, go fuck up everybody else's shit and get with a non-African person, and y'all figure that shit out over there. With that being said, in general, if you are an African person with non-African children and you want to come back completely to Blackistan, and you want to come into the pro-black community, where it's all about black love, pride, and power and stuff over here, realistically, there is no redemption for you. Realistically. Because ultimately what that means is you are going to have to be prepared to reject the child or children and the child or children's parents. Now, we all might be quick and easy to reject the other parent, but those are your children. They are, from you. They are products of you. They have your DNA in there as well. And do not hop in my comment section on that whole one drop bullshit, or that whole you are your father's child that people use as an excuse to go sleep with every non-African woman, reproduce, cause problems, have children that are going to be a part of black people's problems. And but it's okay because I'm a man and I'm a black man and I had this child with whoever. No, take that narcissistic, egotypical bullshit somewhere else. Somewhere else. I don't want to see it on my comments. You will be blocked. It will be deleted. It is not up for debate or discussion. It is what it is. If you are an African person who has produced non-African children, or, to be a little more friendly, half African children, biracial children, interracial children, or whatever, and you want to come all the way back to Blackistan, you have to literally deny your children. Chances of that happening with the average black man and women out there, slim to none. So as far as jumping back into the pro-black community, if you are a reproductive swirler or have been a reproductive swirler, realistically, you're not coming all the way back over here. I'm sorry, the damage is done. You have reproduced, you have complicated the relations and the situations, and unless you completely deny your children and your children's other parent, there's no room for you over here. However, just because you can't be all up in the pro-black community actively and whatnot does not mean that you can't be a supporter on the sidelines, or let us do what we do over here and you throw your support our way from time to time. But you can't have an opinion, you can't speak up, you can't, don't even start shit. You might as well just leave it, let it all go and be alone. You're gonna have to be a sideline supporter and a fan in the bleachers on this pro-black shit. But you can be a fan with another black person who also had a reproductive swirling situation, and you guys can join families and be fans together. Who knows? Maybe because it takes 2 generations to turn white, so it also takes 2 generations to turn black. So maybe, just maybe, you know, you two reproductive swirlers can come together and make some full black babies as well, and those black babies can come and, you know, play on the field and join the team huddles and whatnot. And then also you can encourage your biracial or multiracial children to get with black people so that, you know, they can have some Sashas and Malias. Okay, because in case y'all forgot, Obama has a very white, very white, straight from your mother. And Michelle Obama is 100% me. And you bring those two together and you have some 75% passing with a C, passing me black children. So there's different ways you can finesse and maneuver it. You can make it work if you want to still support the community, but understand that it would be just straight up fucking disrespectful for you to try to full-fledged dive into the community unless you completely denounce and reject your reproduction and whatnot. It just is what it is. So that's that. Black love, black pride, black power. Know yourself to love your people. Cancel those subscriptions to White Supremacy Weekly. Like, comment, and subscribe to and share my videos, please. Love you, fam. Peace.